Submarine Seahawk from 1958. It's World War II. And can a submarine crew survive overuse of stock footage? Find out after the theme song.
Calhoun's Reviews! Calhoun's Reviews!
If you want to watch Submarine Seahawk, check the link in the description. So this is a pretty bog standard World War II submarine movie that, despite the fact it's only 88 minutes long, it takes its sweet time getting to the point. So the storyline, the summary is a by-the-book captain is on a mission to find a Japanese fleet. But that really doesn't even start until like 30 minutes in. For the first 30 minutes is we get the old captain, the second in command, and the old captain likes the second in command. He wants him to get the job, but the guy who we learn later will become promoted to be captain is like, oh, I don't really like him. They don't hate him. He's just like, I don't think you can be a good leader. You're too reserved. You're not one of the guys.
You did it, sir. You got us off the hook.
Just too close, Lieutenant. Get back to your stations. There was no order to secure.
Think even he'd loosen up at a time like this.
And they make him a PCO, some prospective commanding officer.
He's got acid running through his veins.
And so he doesn't recommend that guy for promotion. He recommends the second in command. Spoilers, later we learn that the guy he doesn't like gets promoted to be captain.
The board made its decision?
Yep.
Can I go tell Hallahan?
I'm afraid not.
Hallahan didn't get it? Who got it?
He's coming in now.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Lieutenant Commander Turner is in command of the Seahawk. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir. Congratulations, Turner.
Turns out he'd had some experience before the war working with the Japanese Navy.
Studied Orientology at Oxford for 4 years. For 2 years was consulting technician with the Japanese Navy. Helped build our enemy's fleet. Anyways, he knows more about Japanese ships and the men who sail them than anyone else in the Navy.
He's cold. He's aloof. I'd hate to serve under him, I'll tell you that.
Which I think would make him maybe above being a captain. Maybe, that would be like put him in military intelligence or something. I don't know. Then we also get some scenes with the store brand Jerry Lewis.
This ain't no time to be mooning over a hunk of fluff.
Hunk of fluff? I'll have you know that Nancy is my fiancée. Hey, that rhymes.
We get the enlisted men, and he's got a girlfriend back home, and there's some hayseed humor about her.
I'll have you know that she won the state plowing contest last year. Men's division.
He isn't interested in other girls because he got this girl back home, and he doesn't drink. And the crew, they are really upset about this.
You know what Ellis told me? He don't ever take a drink.
No. How to get aboard the Seahawk?
I just don't like this stuff.
You got an obligation to the boat, to us. If the word gets around, a Seahawk, man, they'll transfer us to run on a coal barge.
And at first I was like, oh, they're just kind of giving him a hard time, but they said it a lot. What if the other people find out, the crews of other ships find out that we have a guy like this? I'm like, really? They're really concerned about that. So they decide he has to be initiated. So we get scenes of him trying to get him drunk. And of course, once he has like one sip of alcohol, he totally changes.
I think I'll kiss you.
Well, let's go, sailor.
Beat it, punk. Come busting in at a time like this.
Come on, Sonny.
I'll beat you to a pulp.
But then we finally do get the mission. The new captain, who the men are like, oh, he's such a stick up his butt, but he never smiles. Again, he's not a bad guy. They're just not fond of him. And for some reason, the captain doesn't tell the enlisted men the new mission.
Look, Hallahan, this is not to be a shooting patrol. It's more important that we identify enemy warships and plot their course than it is to sink them.
Shall I tell the crew?
Not yet. I want them kept at maximum efficiency. You may tell the officers.
And so every time they find a Japanese boat by itself and they don't fire on it, the crew's like, "Arr!"
I tell you, he had a clear shot at that destroyer.
of one of their new babies.
Yeah, and he wouldn't even shoot.
He must know what he's doing.
Can you just picture Stoker going down to 100 feet with one of those babies in sight?
The minute I knew Turner was in command, I began to feel we were jinxed.
Yeah.
Now, I alluded to in the intro, but one thing you'll notice is all of the footage of ships and fighting is from other movies. IMDb says that scenes come from 4 different Warner Brothers movies. Eventually, spoilers, they do find the Japanese fleet, and it is kind of tense. The scene, how that resolves, and they're like, okay, is there going to be some heroic sacrifice or not? There's also the new officer that's like his first run on the submarine, and he goes a little stir crazy.
Go in there, we're dead.
And so it's kind of fun little movie, the kind they would have shown on a Sunday afternoon. I mean, I wouldn't really seek it out unless you've seen every other World War II movie and you're really into Jerry Lewis ripoffs. But it's not horrible. It's just unremarkable. I'm going to give Submarine Seahawk 2 thumbs up. Jerry Lewis light. He has a girlfriend that's back home until he gets drunk. We're getting near 1,000 subs. So be sure to like and subscribe. And just, I would never tell you to just watch it endlessly to get my hours up. But, if that happened, don't do that, though, because I don't want to get Google mad at me. So don't do that.